Hey, how's it going? It's been a hot minute, hey? Let me just, there we go. Alright. Today I thought that it might be fun to do some baking. So, we're gonna try our best. Alright. I might just, go do it for a little bit. Just readjust a little bit more. So you can see this. Everything. Alright. Yeah, let's bake an apple crumble. It's my favorite kind of baking thing to do. So, here is my recipe. So, we're gonna do the filling. What is first? So it's 4 apples, peeled and chopped, half a cup of white sugar, 1 tablespoon of flour, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I also add nutmeg because I think it's good in it. And then for the topping, it's 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of brown sugar, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Also, a half a cup of butter melted and a pinch of salt. So, I'm gonna turn the oven on. It's 350, and it's gonna cook for like 30-40 minutes. So let's put that on right now. I can't show you, but you can hear it, I'm sure. Okay. Let's see if I remember. Okay. The oven is, I haven't been here in I haven't cooked in a really long time, and I've been kind of between this place and my dad's house for the last month. So it seems like I don't know where I am or what I'm doing in my apartment. That is why. So I'm gonna put my hair up first, and then the biggest part of it is gonna be the apples. So you've got to cut your apples. You've got to peel them, and that takes a while. So let's get started on that. Yep, you can hear the oven in the background. So once 4 apples. I've got 4 apples. I'm not gonna wash them because it's there's not really much point. So yeah. Also, this peeler sucks. And so how's everybody? How's everyone doing? I know it's been a while. Also, it's September 1st, which means move-in day for a lot of people. So I'm sure you're going to hear lots of things going on in the background. Yeah. Also, yeah, sorry that I haven't been on here in a while. My 2 jobs, I've kind of just been working back to back. I think I had 1 day off each month kind of thing. So I haven't really had time to do much. And what time is it now? It's 2:45. I have work at 5:30. Gotta leave here at 4:30. This part is the hardest part. I've only done 1 so far. What else is going on in my life? Oh, also my lease finished yesterday. My landlord hasn't I've tried to contact her about updating it, but she just won't get back to me. So it's fine for me to be here, but it's fine for me to be here, but I don't have a lease right now. I'm not on any agreement. I paid my rent this morning. I did ask her for a rent decrease because one of the heater in my bedroom, I'm sure you guys message her again, but Tuesday came and I was at my job and it was like 8 p.m. I was like, okay. So I emailed her and I was like, hey, you haven't emailed me back, so I'm gonna pay my normal rent tomorrow until things are finalized. Just a heads up. But it would be nice if you message me back. So, I don't think that I'll go. Like I'll stay on here for the whole time that I'm making this, but let's at least cut some stuff together and like do that kind of thing. How are you guys? How's your lives? Alright, I need something to put my heels in. I guess I'll get a bowl. There is a bowl. When the oven heats up, it smells like crayons melting. It's kind of a fun noise. Nice. I don't know how like relaxing this is gonna be. I don't think it will be like a relaxing ASMR video. It's probably gonna be more of like a triggers video. But hopefully you can enjoy it a little bit. I wish that my peeler was better though. I feel like I'm like gonna slice my fingers off. Maybe I should do it like into the bowl. What updates can I give you guys? I start school next week. That's, well, it was supposed to be exciting, but I'm in my 4th year of university, like starting my 4th year. And all my classes are supposed to be in person. And now they're all online. So that's disappointing. Oh well. I have one class that's like half in person, half online, and that's good at least, but I'm still really frustrated. It's like we did all of this for nothing. And like all of the elementary kids, like they're all going back. All the high school kids, like their classes are all in person. I'm kind of like, okay, so I'm paying to read a PowerPoint. That's so fun. Yeah, and some of the classes, like, they're not even like, some of the classes aren't even like Zoom lectures. Like, they're like asynchronous, like teach it yourself kind of thing. So that's like really annoying. Oh, I should go put my butter. I'm gonna put my butter in a bowl and then put it on top of the stove because it needs to be melted. How much? What's it, a half cup? So this whole thing. Really? Okay. Give me 1 second. Alec, I don't know how to say that last name. What do I study at university? I study anthropology and archaeology. I've got a year and like a half, basically. That's my oven. That's how you know it's ready. When it bangs. Also, yeah, apple crumble is my favorite. Pies are good, but let me just break this up. Pie is good, but I don't like sometimes the crust is just too much. Ooh, God. Almost dragged out the microphone with me. Yeah, it's kind of like pie, but there's no crust. So basically, like what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting and then you like mix together basically just like oats and brown sugar and stuff. And then for the top, it's like same thing, oats and brown sugar, just no apple, and it makes like it's kind of like a soft granola bar on the top. And then when you cook it, all the juices from the apple and the lemon and the sugar get like caramelized, which is really nice. And it's like eating a candy apple. And I can pretend that it's healthy. Also, yeah, this is really live. No, this is live. You can, if you want to ask a question, I can answer it right now for you. Hold up your fingers. Yeah. I don't know how long it's been since my last video. I think a while. I can't even remember like what I last did for a video. Is this nice? It might be a bit loud for you guys, so it might be nicer if you turn down the sound a little bit. Hi from Canada. Yeah. What else am I up to? Oh, there's some drama at my jobs. Like, it's kind of hard having two jobs. Also, I'm really grateful because, like, if something sucks at one of them, I at least can go and complain about it to the other one. And, like, if something gets really bad, I can always fall back on one of them, which is nice. And they're, like, super different work environments. One of them, like, I just stepped down from it. One of them, I'm like in a manager position. I have like a lot of authority and a lot of responsibility, and I have to like be in charge of a bunch of people. Okay. And the other one, is the opposite. I'm the newbie. I don't have to tell anybody what to do unless I want to. Alright, let's answer some of these questions. My last video was apartment tour. Oh yeah, I like that video. I was disappointed because I really like my apartment. This is gonna sound silly, but I really like my apartment. I'm really proud of it. I think it's adorable, and I worked really hard on that video. And that video took like 8 hours to upload because I have really bad Wi-Fi here. So I was kind of sad when not that many people saw it or interacted with it, which is fair. Like, I've been kind of MIA. So, but anyways, if you want something to go watch after this, go watch that because I'm really proud of that video. And I think it's really, what's happening? Really, like, I don't know. I think it's a good video. So, is this a kitchen tour? No. This is an apple crumble making video. Oh, God. I did a kitchen tour in my apartment tour, so you can go look at that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I thought it was cozy. Like, I thought it was a good cozy video. I don't know if like it was too loud or if the voiceover was like, if it was too like rushed. I'm not sure. Anyways, this is an awfully comfortable standing position. Let me stand back up. Yeah, ask me some questions. See, like, I'm happy to answer things. Tell me if something's going on with your lives. Ignore the oven banging in the background. Anybody here caught COVID? Anybody here had a COVID scare or had COVID? How's COVID in your country? Let me know what's going on with you guys' lives. Let's read. Okay, I can do some commonly asked questions. That's a good idea. So, my name is Lana. Not. There you go. Just for you to see that. I'm the only one eating this, so. Yeah, my name is Lana. It's not Beth. Beth is actually my middle name. I started this channel when I was like 16, I think. So, 16? No, maybe I was 17. And I just was like, I don't want people to be able to find me like really easy. People that I know, I don't want them to like search my name and find me straight away. So, anyways, that's my name. My name is not Beth. I am 21. I live in Canada, but I am from the UK. I'm a fourth year uni student. I take anthropology and archaeology. I have 2 cats named Sage and Sophia. Sophia is all black and really small. Sage is an orange tabby, and he's really chunky. He's not fat, he's just like beefy. I think that's like the basics. Let's see what else is there. I'm in Texas. Oh god, yeah. I am not. I used to keep up like what was happening in the States. It's too depressing. I can't. The States is just a dumpster fire right now, I imagine. Although I feel like the part of Canada where I live is like very similar to the United States. So what else is on there? COVID isn't too bad here. That is some crisp peeling. My peeler doesn't really work very well, sorry. But it's been going on so long. My son goes back to school tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. I bet. I was just saying, I'm sad because I start school next week and it's all online. And like I have some like advanced courses, not like advanced like in like compared to other people, but like advanced like in like the degree classes, and they're online. Like I have a lab and it's online. I'm just really annoyed. What else is on here? Oh, you're from the UK too. Interesting. Where am I from in the UK? My mom is from Cumbria. My dad is from Chester, and I was born, I think Chester, and I was born in London, in a little like sub area of London called Putney. So I have a plan, and I'm going to move back there in 2 years from now. So I'm really excited. Maybe I can make some ASMR moving vlogs. I don't know if that sounds good. Give it one more apple. I'm really from Hertfordshire. I lived in London for a bit before moving to France a few years ago. It's cool. And funnily enough, that is the plan as well. So I'll move to the UK for, I don't know how long I'll be there for. But then eventually the plan is to end up living in France for the majority of my life. So you moved to Canada to study? No, so I was born in the UK, but my family moved to Canada when I was 2 or 3. So I'm Canadian. I have dual citizenship. But, being Canadian is kind of funny because you can be from wherever and like, yes, you're Canadian, but you still very much like identify with the place you're from. And like my parents went back so often that I don't know. I feel like both. So yeah, I'll live here and then I'll move back eventually. So I had COVID twice and lived to tell about it. That's impressive. God, Jesus. Are you good? Do you have any like long-term health issues? Like I've heard people say that like after they got it, like they had a hard time like, breathing in general, and just had some like health issues like linger after they had it. So hopefully, especially if you've had it twice, hopefully you're doing okay. Thank goodness. Okay, good. You're good. Living here not all your life. Yeah. Hello, Albater. Nice to see you. Oh God, Brexit. My grandmother voted to leave, and then my mother yelled at her about it and said, "Why would you do this? You've ruined it. So many things for so many people. How are we ever gonna go on holiday? And how are people ever gonna move around? And oh my goodness, can't believe you would do that." My mom. It is kind of a pain in the ass. Like, I went to the UK in 2018, the summer, like before it was official. I went to France and it was like no problem at all. It was very easy. Like, nobody bothered me. Like, the airport was so easy. And now I'm going to the UK in next May, and I'm a little nervous because me and my boyfriend are gonna do a side trip to Paris, and I mean, he's just a Canadian citizen, so that will be an issue on its own, but it would have been so much easier if we were still part of the EU. Who else is applying for jobs? Guys, it is job time. There's going to be a lot of places that are hiring. So if you're not a student, something that you have to think about is all of the workplaces that currently employ students who are going back to school and aren't available anymore. And they're going to need people to fill in those gaps. So that's something to think about. The other thing to think about is if you are a student, a lot of places are looking to give part-time and also fill in the gap. So there's a lot of good opportunities. A lot of people have left because they're going to school. Like, a lot of companies really lost some of a good chunk of their staff to school. So it's a good time to go looking. Yeah, Brexit will have made you moving to France more complex. Yeah, it will. I mean, it was going to be difficult anyways because of my boyfriend, but now it's extra difficult. Like, that green card wedding's only going to get us so far, you know? I'm just kidding. What am I studying at uni? I am studying anthropology and archaeology. And it is very interesting. For those of you who don't know what anthropology and archaeology is, basically it's the study of people, but not just people, not as individuals generally, more as as a culture. And they kind of are impossible to separate. Archaeology is the study of past people and ancient cultures and stuff like that. People we can't really interact with anymore. Anthropology is the study of current cultures or recently missing cultures or cultures that are kind of going fading. And the reason I say that they're kind of inseparable is because a lot of the time you can't do anthropological research without archaeology, and a lot of the time you can't do archaeology without anthropological research. So they kind of go hand in hand. Uber is always hiring. I feel like that would be scary. Unless I don't have a car. But if you're a good driver and you like driving, go for it, dudes. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna check on my butter. Oh, it is a little bit smoky in here. I'm just gonna open the window. Okay. Oh god, that's loud, isn't it? This is not gonna be a very good ASMR video. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, apples are cut. My hands are sticky. Now we need half a cup of white sugar. Let me just Let's read some comments. Why have you been MIA? It's not anything bad. It's just I have 2 jobs and I worked 7 days a week. I forgot to schedule myself a day off. So I worked literally an entire 28 days straight, and then I had 1 day break. And then I would work another 28 days straight and have another break. But 1 day. So like sometimes I would work at both jobs in a day. It was a lot. Okay. What am I to do? I'm running out of time. Yeah, I've just been working at time. And my ADHD is really bad. And I forget about things and I forget things exist. So yeah. That's what's happening. Thank you. I like this watch a lot. It's like a green fossil watch. The watch is like kind of like a shiny green, but the strap is kind of breaking, and they don't sell this color anymore. So, oh my goodness, those crumbs. Okay, give me a second. So many things are happening at once. Let's just close that one a little bit more. Okay. All right. Did we get snap and crumble? No, but here's the recipe. You can screenshot it right now. I'll post it in the comments when this uploads later. You guys can make your own. All right, let's get back on track. What am I doing here? So we've got the apples. Now let's have a look at what we need to do next. So basically, you're just gonna put everything in a bowl. So we need half a cup of white sugar and some flour. So let's do the white sugar first. I've not baked in a very long time. So start out the cloves. And let's half a cup of this stuff. Sorry, I don't know if you can see what just happened, but there's a massive clump of sugar and it just all fell out. Okay, anyways, that's going on there. It's a lot of sugar. This is not a healthy recipe. I don't do healthy recipes. Something I think happens to be good for you, great, but I don't care that much. What else is here? Thank you. Thank you for people who are leaving. Thank you for coming in the first place. But have a good night. Yeah. I am not taking time to relax. I'm so tired. I wake up at like noon and like try and get stuff done before my shifts, but it's hard. Taking care of yourself is hard. Anyways, I need to focus. Oh, we need lemon juice, and we need cinnamon. Okay, I can do that. So we got some lemons. It wants a specific amount of lemon juice. I'm just going to measure with my heart. I think, what does it say? It says 2 tablespoons. I put some lemon in once upon a time, and here we go. Smells good. And it made it too like sour, so okay. I don't have one of those cool like lemon squeezers, so we're just gonna do my hands. Also, I'd just like to reiterate, I'm the only one eating this, so yes, my hands are inside of the lemon, but it's fine. It's just me eating this. So my hands are clean. Anyways, there you go. Use your fingers and it will come out. Where do I want to live in the future? The UK. for most of my life. But my boyfriend wants to work in a museum in France, in Paris specifically. So we're gonna live in the UK for a little bit first, and then we will slowly make our way over to France. Alright, so we got the lemon, we got the sugar, now we need cinnamon and there's no nutmeg in the recipe, but I'm putting it in because I think it tastes good. It wants half it. Again, just measure your heart. I really like cinnamon too, so I'll put some nutmeg. And we're gonna put more in the crumble as well. So, hi. Oh, all these French people coming from today. What else do we need in there? We need a little bit of flour. Let me grab the flour. So I didn't remember if I had oats at home. So I wanted a small one, and I got this, but it's packets of oats, which is not a massive issue. But it's not what I wanted. Sorry. The flour just kind of got everywhere. Got some Norwegian people up in here. Dang. I've been to Norway. Sorry. I've been to Norway. Very pretty. It wants a tablespoon. That's gonna be good enough. The flour is just to like kind of keep it like instead of it being like a broken color, get like caramelized. We're gonna throw it together. We'll just use the spoon that I just used. So we're just gonna mix this around, get everything nice and coated. Wow, Saudi Arabia. Also Norway. Where in Norway? No clue. Could not tell you. It was my mom's friend that lives there. So we were going to see her family. If you could list off like the major cities in Norway, like the biggest one, the most well known, I think it was Oslo. From Saudi Arabia. That's far away, my dude. How is it there? How's COVID in Saudi Arabia? I really only know like Western countries' statuses and like Western Europe. My mother and my brother have been living in Spain since April. And apparently it's not too bad there. Everybody like wears masks and stuff, but alright. Here's the filling. There you go. Tastes really good. California, home of the wildfires. Well, hello, California. Have you met BC? You guys would be getting on so good right now. You guys have a lot in common. Is it too dark? Okay. Now it's time to make the topping. So, I make it in one of these. Also, if you're moving, don't spend money on these. You can get these from the thrift store. The thrift store has, like, it's glass, right? Like, you can't, there's some things you wouldn't buy from the thrift store, but glassware is one of them, because I got this, what's it called? Fire King picture. I got a matching baby one. I have a big ass bowl. I have this crumble thing that I'm making in right now. They're all from Value Village. They're like $2. You know, these are like $20 now. And this is in perfect condition. I'm just saying. The life there is good. Don't worry about COVID. We're all fine. I'm glad. That's good to hear. I like that people are vibing. I'm vibing too, but Not so much with my school classes. Also, I don't know Arabic, I'm sorry, but I will translate the messages later and I will see what you guys are saying. Alright, toppings. We need 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of flour. Let's start with the flour because it's already out. Alright, that's like almost 1 cup. I'm just gonna grab a little bit more. Oh wait, I can literally see it on this. Let me perfect 1 cup. I don't know why I'm measuring that into a measuring cup. I could just, can you see that? 1 cup. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more. Okay, there's the flour. Also, my kitchen is really small. For years and years, my biggest thing is going to be pictures of this place called Banff, and it looks unreal. Listen, I went to Banff for the weekend in July. Banff is lovely, but go with somebody who's been there before, because otherwise you're going to waste your time. It's really nice. Like the town is quite small, so I don't think that it's like. Okay, now we're putting in a couple of oats. I don't think it's like to stay in like the town area the whole time, because it's very touristy, and a lot of the shops are the same logo, and then they're also on the same which is fine, but like you don't want to do that for the whole day. So if you go, make sure you go to go swimming. That's the best part. Go drive along the roads in the mountain area. It's beautiful. Beth, I'm not sorry, but I see cheeseburger. Go to the McDonald's. McDonald's has some good cheeseburgers. You know what else is good at McDonald's? Oh no. Junior chickens. Those are good. What else is going on? Good evening. Can you speak French? Bonjour, je m'appelle Elena. That's it. I once went petit amant to a French woman and say, I only know a little bit of French. It doesn't mean anything. Petit, like a small amount means, I think it's petit peu. I'm just living your dream. Yeah. Oh yes, the Banff dream. I was like, yeah, no, Banff is really nice. Go swimming, go get food. Watch out, some of the restaurants are really expensive, but Banff is nice. And like, the fun part isn't Banff; it's like going there. So, it's Saudi Arabia. I would love to go. I think that my father has been. And it's someone's mowing the lawn. And Dubai as well. Like I think he's been to both places, so maybe I'll get him to take it. What's next? We need. Oh my god. Okay, let's put the cinnamon in and nutmeg, and then I want a cup of brown sugar, and then some baking powder, not soda. That's some nutmeg. God, nutmeg smells so good. Let's just mix that in first. Ooh, that sounds fun. Baking powder. Oh wait, that's soda. I thought I needed. Did I miss a step? No, I didn't. I just didn't put the right thing. I turned off. Where is it? I I turned off my fridge for this because it's really fucking loud. It says half a teaspoon. I'm just gonna see right. And so I pulled out everything that I thought I would need. And baking soda was one of them. Apparently it's powder this whole time. If I knew someone who would dip in there, 100% go with them. Probably would go with a friend or even my dad. Though the trip from Norway would apparently be a little expensive. Oh, yeah. I would just go to Banff if you're going to go all the way from Norway. Also, you can go to like Jasper. BC is really nice. So. Nice. Thank you for coming. CI, CL, whatever what the line means. Bye. Okay, brown sugar. And then the butter is going to be the hard part. So it's still not melted yet. And then it wants a cup of this brown sugar. Let me just see how we're sitting at right now. We're sitting at like 2 cups, which makes sense. So we're going to make it 3 cups. Oh, okay. I think that's enough. I don't know if you guys are following along. But, apple crumble is really sugary. Like that's the whole cup of sugar right there. Can you see? Okay. Let me turn the light off for now. Yeah, a little bit. There we go. Sorry. This is kind of tricky. And then basically after this filling is like done, you just sprinkle it on top of after the topping is done. You're just gonna sprinkle it on top of your crumble evenly. I normally use like 6 apples, and then make like 2 of these thingies, but I don't want to waste it. I don't normally waste it in the first place, but yeah. Let's just make sure it's all mixed in. I'm from Brazil. Hi, Brazil. I've never been to Brazil. I literally know nothing about Canada, but it says 13 and wanting to move there. I do now. It's still number 1 on my bucket list. Canada is great. It's an excellent place to live. Like, there's a reason why we have such like a diverse population, because we have a lot of immigrants and like people immigrate from here all the time. Like my family are immigrants to Canada, and there's a lot of great things about it. But like when I talk about moving to France, there's it's a different kind of like racism here than there is in Europe, and so it's strange because we have like remnants of American racism in Canada, but then we also have our own racism for like with Indigenous populations, and so that's something to consider. Like I'm sure Norway has its own version of it, but it's very different. So when I think about moving to France, it'd be a different kind of like racism. So that's the downside to Canada, because there is such a diverse group of people here. So, anyways, sorry. Hi from Turkey. I will try not to disappear for so long again, but school's starting and I still have 2 jobs, so I would love to see you guys more. So hopefully not, and hopefully you won't be gone this long. Is this your recipe, or are you just reading off of a website? It's not my recipe, but this on my fridge. It's just like online. I think it's from like All Recipes. There's always written. So, all right, I'm gonna grab the butter. It is not melted yet. It's still pretty solid. It needs to be melted. So I'm gonna pop this into the oven for a minute. Can I put this in the oven? I'm gonna pop it into the oven. And then we can finish. Just stick it in there. Let me just. Alright, I'm gonna put that in the oven. Okay. Let's tidy up a little bit while we're waiting for that. I'm just gonna scrape the butter out of this little bowl, pop it into here, and we're just gonna leave that little glass thingy in the oven for like 3 minutes, and it should melt the butter. The oven should be preheated now. This live is like 45 minutes, so. Let's get rid of all our garbage. It's gonna go in here. I'm just gonna pop dirt in there. How are y'all doing still? Are we doing okay? Oh god, I have a flower in my pants. Oh shit. Well, that's what I get for wearing cream pants while baking. What am I trying to do? Put those in there. Put the bowls in there. The knife and this can go in here. The only thing that is like crappy about, well, there's a couple things about this kitchen that suck, but one of the things that is crappy about it is it's really hard. It makes such a mess. Like, when you have a small space, like literally one thing makes it dirty, which is a little bit frustrating. Alright, let me grab a. Oh, that's gonna break 100%. Yeah, this gets really messy really easy here. So, pop it in there. Pop it underneath. Pop this in here. I have an hour before I can go to work. It's not that bad. This stuff has to cook for like 35, 40 minutes, so it'll be done, and I can have some before I leave. You're doing good. People doing normal things. I think so too. Hopefully this has been like semi-decent. If not, I might have to catch up with you guys a little bit, right? Alright, so just to do a recap for anybody new. We made the filling. That's in there. The crumble is in here. I'm just waiting on the butter. And then you just sprinkle it on top and put it in the oven. So this video will end when I go to put it in the oven. So let's just check on the butter real quick. Okay. Almost. Let me get a glove. I don't want to set the fire alarm off. Let's get a hot plate. Ready? I was just checking it wasn't too hot to touch. Putting some flour in my ear. Let's just. Oh, that's hot. I keep forgetting. I'm just trying trying to mash up the butter a little bit so it will like melt a bit easier. I'm just gonna pop that in there for another few more minutes and then we should be done. So I'm actually gonna say goodbye then now. It's gonna take a little bit longer. But thanks for coming. Thanks for making some crumble with me. Hopefully I'll see you soon. And if you haven't already, please go watch my apartment tour video because I worked really hard on it and I think it's pretty good. So thanks for coming, everyone. Adios. And I will see you next time. Okay.